Alrighty, guys. Checking up on my helper. He's gone for the day, but I told him I'm gonna come down here and check up on him from time to time. This is a check engine light with a P0302. Yeah, I know what P0302 stand for. Misfire and cylinder 2. So with this being bank 2, obviously cylinder 2 gonna be over here. You got cylinder 2, 4, and 6. So, guys, they threw everything at this car. Another shop. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to guess. I'm starting to think. Well, it's hard to say. That's such a case. A lot of times that if some guys in the comment section really don't believe me when I say another come from another shop. That's why on one of the tickets, one of the repairs I'm doing, I actually showed you the complaint. This alternator was just replaced at another shop. Yeah, people do that. This is their last hope, and I get it, guys. Exhaust all your possibility and all your resources yourself before you go to a facility. But if you out of your league, then you're gonna end up. It's gonna end up costing you more than it would the first time you go and get it diagnosed. Okay, this is my recommendation to people when they ask me this all the time. Hey man, what's wrong with my car? You think I need a PCM? Yeah, I can get one for $800. Like, damn, that's little money nowadays? Like $800 to $1,000. So I've been known to suggest, instead of guessing, take your car to a shop and get it a typical shop. What, $100, $150 for diagnostics? I ain't talking about a dealer. I'm talking about a Cousin Pookie shop. All right. Yeah, they may charge you $100 to check it out. Get them to diagnose it and look at their estimate when they're done. Yes, you got to pay them. Nothing is free. I'm not suggesting you think it's free. All right, you got to pay them for that. So, but instead of gambling with $800 on essentially a guess, because you ain't done no testing, but you heard somebody say it's probably the PCM. Man, if you're gonna guess low. Start low. If you got a check engine light for an evap leak, yes, guess at a $8, $10 gas cap. Okay, I get that, but you don't guess in nothing in triple digits. Anything over $100 to me is, well, you're gonna end up paying $100 to get it for somebody to tell you that's the problem. Well, a couple of things you get out of that. You put that shop on record as saying, well, you said it was this. Now, granted, if you ask them to do the job, that $100 is gonna go away. So it's some math you got to factor in and determine if you want them to do it or you can do it. Once you read the estimate and you read and find out all of this on their estimate I can do, then you make that determination. Get them their diet time and you leave. That happens here all the time. All right. Some mechanics not even mad when they wrong. We had one lady come back and say, y'all said it was this and I got my mechanic to put it on and it wasn't that. Maybe you should have let us did it. Then we would have been totally responsible. So there's all kinds of wiggle room on stuff like that. Well, let me finish. They throw everything. Injector, coil, spark plug. Still got a misfire. Now, everybody by now should know at that point, do a compression test and or a leak down test. Because what you're trying to find is if cylinder 2 able to carry its load. Guys, this is a V6. Every cylinder on this engine has a responsibility to produce a certain amount of compression. If one is off, I ain't saying a whole bank or a whole side or 2 or 3. I'm saying if one is off, just one, that's all it takes, could disrupt the operation of the engine. It throws the balance off. Okay, and that's why computers are in place to monitor such things. The computer monitors misfire by way of crank sensor and timing and things like that. So it will tell you, the driver, in the form of a check engine light that, hey, something is wrong. And God forbid that check engine light flashing, that computer trying to tell you, yo, dummy, flash, warning. Hey, dummy, you misfiring right now, real time. Okay, you are ruining your $1,000 cat converters right now. Get to a shop ASAP. So the computer flashed that mug. Yeah, right then you should stop driving and go get it fixed, because like I say, you destroying your cat converter. How did I get on that? All right. Now, guys, y'all remember I don't teach shortcuts. However, I told him you know the typical question. Do I gotta take all this off? Guys, on a car like this, it's not a lot. It's not all that. In fact, it's easy, front wheel drive, but nobody still want to do it. So I came down here and I'm not gonna say showed him how to get it off, because I don't teach shortcuts. I try my best not to teach shortcuts. I will explain to you how I do it. You determine. But again, what he do is my responsibility. Okay, and because I need this out of here in a timely fashion, I went head on and did this. He watched. I explained to him what I'm doing, but I tried to keep it in a manner of, I'm not teaching you this. You're just watching me and listening to what I'm doing. This timing chain right here holds on to the 2 cam phaser. All right. Should I bungee cord this? You should, if it bothers you. Yes, I would. If it bothers you, you think it's gonna jump time? Absolutely. Because if you don't know the history of this engine, then yes, use all necessary precautions when working on it. I know everything about this damn engine, so yeah, I'm aware that you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna jump timing because the cover's still on. That snubber's holding it in place. Yeah, so I found out I needed a head, and guess what? Ta-da! Yes, nice, pretty Mopar head. Here's the old one right here, guys. Usually I see a crack in the affected cylinder exhaust valves. However, this is cylinder 2. I do not see a crack. I do see a big ass gap. Y'all see? Now he don't have the spark plug in it. If he had a spark plug in it, I'll show you again what I did. I use liquid, some form of liquid. Normally I use the parts washer liquid, but we don't have a parts washer. I pour it in there, and if it drains down and it start coming out of here, you know you have a exhaust seat issue, exhaust valve seat issue. All right, we did that. Okay, all of it just dripped straight through here. I mean, it was a couple days ago. We just getting the parts. So we're leaking down past this exhaust valve. Can you do a valve job? I recommend not. I did that. My buddy did that when this engine first showed up, 2011, 12. Yes, we attempted. Nothing hard about lapping in new valves, making sure it's seat properly. But from what engineers told us, because that car came back after we attempted that valve job. Well, I had to send the head out to do a valve job if that's all was wrong with it. They told us some issues with the guides. Y'all know what a valve guide is, right? Yeah, the valve ain't supposed to move that much. But so we stopped. From then on, you got a valve seat problem, any kind of valve issue problem, you need a freaking head. Now, let me tell you something else that'll cause that misfire. Oh, look at him. See, you can tell a new guy. Look how, oh my goodness, look how pretty. A veteran will have shit everywhere. I have rocker arms right here because I know everything go. Yes, guys, a rocker arm will cause a misfire. All right, I had him check every last rocker arm for movement. Okay, now this, I think these was done a while back with the updated rocker arm. So chances of these failing, I mean, it's still a chance, but it's slim. Okay, yeah, you can tell a new guy, boy. He got. I'm proud of him. Yes, be very careful. Look. Yeah, how many of y'all did that when y'all was new? The older you get, the reckless you get. You just leave intake open. Let me put this back on. I just wanted to take a peek at that cylinder 2. Look inside. But yeah, so he gonna finish up tomorrow. I want him to do the whole job. Okay, yeah. You know, hey, saved a lot of time. I don't even take it off to do this head. Okay, it's a whole nother video, a whole nother story. But here's my new head. Ain't she pretty? So he got the new gasket on and he ready to go. Just he had to go, you know, he get off at a certain time. He had to get out of here. So guys, that's all I have. Just wanted y'all to see what my new guy up to. So now he got his hand wet in transmission as well as engine. From a replacing standpoint, we've already replaced a bunch of engines with him. Y'all see them old videos where we doing engines. Transmission, we're not doing overhaul, so it's gonna be hard for me to show him how to overhaul a transmission because we don't do them anymore. All right, so now one thing, oh my goodness, I have to stress, oh, wait a minute. Okay, we cannot Oh, we gotta wrap those tone. Oh, that tone wheel right there touching this. Oh no, bro. All right, guys, I gotta take care of that. I gotta fix that, and I will explain. See that tone wheel? How it's touching the part of the metal camshaft? Oh, I gotta drill him tomorrow. Okay, everything was cool up until I saw that. Now I gotta cut him. I got to cut you now, buddy. All right, I'll fix that. Let me go get some rags so I can wrap that tone wheel up. You don't want that touching anything metal or anything like that. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here, man. He'll be here tomorrow. When he fire it up, I'll let y'all. It should purr like a kitten because I found the problem. All right, don't be concerned if you fix it or not if you find a problem. Now, if you're working in the blind, you don't really see a problem. It's not like doing a ticker job and you don't find a freaking broken rock arm. That bugs the hell out of you. The whole time you're repairing it, you're in disbelief. Damn, I didn't really find that. But yeah, we found the problem. Oh, see, look, you could tell a new guy. They got the old post right in the place that it go. I love it. Yes, look. I'm telling you, 10 years from now, he gonna have boats all over the place, laying everywhere. Guys, I gotta go. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.